attempted it. He just got it brewed up. He was like, I'm good at... Nah, I'm
Okay.
You shouldn't be having that beer while you're
Fingers
playing
assisted.
D.
Oh god.
Well, he knows that if he attacks an innocent bystander, Patron will one-shot him.
Thing is, he's got a bag full of blue gems. I mean, does it really matter?
It'll just nullify your attacks, yeah, exactly. You won't be able to get a... Well, he
Only
ain't got
if
his
he hears
hammer
me.
anymore. He ain't got his hammer, so...
Yeah,
When
that's
he gave Patron the hammer, you could see he had several little hammers.
Oh, what
Obviously,
a
What?
bastard.
you could see that he obviously does that demonstration quite a bit.
Like,
Con
his hammer's
artist.
away.
Yeah, he is. He's a scammer. You just fell for it. You can tell by his tone of voice as well. I just didn't say anything.
It's Nick.
That's just my voice.
Yeah, I mean, it was just
No,
Nick. I mean, he didn't change it.
Nick,
No,
Nick
no,
should
no,
have cut
no,
that
no,
out.
no. Hold on a minute. So Samson legitimately thought that it was a scam, didn't say anything, and let his teammates get scammed.
Well, it's up to
Yeah.
them if they want to try this route. I mean, it does work, but I mean, it's overpriced.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's a scam. The fuck?
Okay.
You wolf.
So,
Okay, we're all going out here, are we?
I don't know.
well, it's just that's to represent you on the road. As you make it to town on that day, just so you know, Ed, don't bother marking you using a spell for mage armor. Because,
I'm not going to.
yeah, we'll say you rest enough on in the interstitial. Can you stop moving people around?
I'm just getting him out of the way.
Okay. You make it to town, and
Yay.
it's a larger town than the one you're used to. But you can see it is. This isn't true Haran. This is outer Haran you're in, and it's more just a port just for setting sail. You can see there's some taverns. You can see this is a place where you think you might either just stay the night and then go on a trip, or come back from a trip and want to stay the night. It's not really got much in the way of permanent residence, apart from it's like an interstitial location, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Any stores about for?
There are a couple stores, yeah.
Yeah, blacksmith.
What are you looking for? There is a blacksmith.
Fantastic.
Armor and weapons. I assume Patchin wants food, so yeah.
What armor and weapons are you looking for?
Swords and shields and maybe
the sharp and pointy and stabby kind.
chain. Maybe chainmail if it's not too expensive.
So Jim, as a ranger, you're not proficient with heavy armor. You are proficient with
Medium armor. Yeah. So what's that again?
I will get a list of all this up so that I don't lie to you.
Don't worry about it, lie to him.
One second. Okay, so medium armor. You currently are wearing a chain, I think. You could also get scale mail as medium, but you'd have disadvantage on stealth rolls. You can see someone selling that. There's also breastplate, just a hefty, instead of full plate, just breastplate armor you could wear, which wouldn't get in the way of your stealth. But
And it increases armor defense.
it would decrease your armor by 1. But that's on sale for 400 gold.
What?
Shit, son.
Oh, this is a rich country.
Okay. What about the other one? How much is that one? The other one?
If you want, the scale mail is only 50 gold. And that would increase your armor by 1, but it means that you know that you will struggle hiding. You'll get disadvantage on every single stealth check you make.
Is it worth it? Team,
It's
is
up to
it worth it?
That's
No,
up
you're
to
being
you, buddy.
Who's the stealthy ones anyway? Isn't it Adron and Barracus anyway?
Mainly Baracus, because so far I've fallen on my face on every single check. So
Patchin's not stealthy at all.
he just charges down and goes, "Where's the action?"
Oh,
It's up to you.
I don't know.
While Jim's deciding, What's the swords like?
Yeah, just
Yes.
explain the swords for now.
He has some long swords. He has some short swords.
Are the long swords and the short swords like sort of very similar, or is the long swords like got more damage? Or
Long swords do more damage, but they don't have the light property like the short swords. I would say since you're level up, that's not an issue with you. So if you wanted to buy 2 of them, you could improve your damage effectively. He's got some rapiers. He's got some.
rapiers aren't counted as like normal weapons, are they?
What do you mean?
Rapiers are classified as light weapons, aren't they?
No, they're not. That's a scimitar you might be thinking of. Rapiers are finesse, so you can use your dexterity instead of strength, which is what you need, to be honest, Adran. And
Okay,
they
so-
do D8, 1d8 piercing damage, opposed to your current short swords, which do 1d6.
Ooh.
Long swords do 1d8 slashing.
Is that based on strength or is it based on dex?
They're versatile, so yeah, it's based on strength.
Oh, okay, then I'm going to go for the rapiers. Then.
I'll have a look for anything you might want. Other than rapiers seem like the better option for you. You get whip. You get a whip that does 1d4 slashing.
How much are the rapiers?
The rapiers, he's currently selling them at 25 gold pieces each.
Someone's got a deal.
Yeah, you buy 2 rapiers.
I'm going to buy 2 rapiers, so I'll pay with the platinum coins to get those there.
Yeah, get those down. And
Okay.
if you want,
Okay, no, carry on.
yeah, if you want to change on your attacking and spell casting, do you see this section here?
Yeah.
Change your short swords to rapiers and change the d6 to a d8. Whilst he's doing that, anyone else have any other questions?
Has he got any shields or just swords?
He's got shields. He's got a regular shield. He's got a tower shield like you saw the Rat Knight using. He's got some even larger than that great shields. You feel like you'd have to two-hand it to wield it in battle.
Any better than what I've got at the minute?
The tower shields are better than what you got, but it'd make you move slower, and it's not. It's quite expensive. It's 200 gold.
What about the other type?
The two-hand one you use the other two-hand, which is larger than you, is on sale for 700 gold.
So it's just the tower and that two-handle one.
Yeah, he also has some regular like shields like yours, but you think they are kind of exactly like yours.
Insane.
Yeah.
Okay. And the swords, I've got a long sword at the minute. Any of them better than what I got now?
They don't look better than what you've got, no.
Or I could have, what was it one? Just rapiers, long swords, or short swords.
That's what he's got. He's also got some cutlasses, but they're not as good. He's selling a trident, which is 1d6 piercing, or 1d8 if you hold it in two hands, which wouldn't be great for you. He's selling a maul. I'm going to be honest. If you want to get better weapons, then you should complete quests which give you magical weapons. In this setting, that is the easiest way to get better weapons. The only reason Jazz could upgrade then is because his feat he got when he leveled up allowed him to have a huge improvement.
Damn right.
So no swords better than what I've currently got.
No, most blacksmiths will just, unless they're like a renowned blacksmith, they'll just be selling standard nonsense just to replace weapons that are broken.
Can you get Jimmy a sword that'll auto hit so he can actually do something in a fight?
He goes, that's a very magical sword you're asking for.
I'm gonna go for that. Say. When you finish firing shots, I'd like to buy some armor.
You're going to buy that armor then?
Yeah.
Can I give the blacksmith just 5 gold just for the bands?
Yeah, you can do if you want. Mark it on.
You can actually
Throwing
do
money
that.
around.
Yeah.
It's a scam. Unless
Is that-
title for the video. It's a
It's a
scam.
scam.
It's a scam. It's a
So that's
scam.
3 videos. I mean,
Yeah. Which armor did you want? The scale mail, which gave you disadvantage. That's the only one you could really afford.
But it should be able to cheap.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
Okay, mark
That's
50
only one
gold off, or five platinum off. Yeah, you done that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And improve your AC by 1.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second on to anything.
Freeze frame.
Freeze! Everybody clap your.
Okay.
there.
So after you've done your trip in the blacksmith, what do you do?
Pub.
No, don't say it. Well, can we just go on? Can we
To
just
the
go?
harbour
Can we get
master.
on the boats now? Yeah, let's just
Fishing.
go
No,
to
Harbour.
the harbour.
But
We're
a pint.
rested. We're rested.
Samson, I'm disappointed.
We'll drink after to celebrate.
Well, we'll go and find out when we're setting off, and then if it's a fair amount, all this time we can go get a beer.
Okay. So
Fine, but you're paying.
you go to the portmaster. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
I'm just spawning things in for the future. So 1 second.
Sure.
Okay. The portmaster, when he sees you coming, he kind of just.
Yeah, no, that was definitely like cutting out properly for me then.
I heard the portmaster, and his ping's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, say it again.
Okay.
You
One
don't
second.
just
Wait for
listen
one
that way.
Yeah. Okay. So the portmaster, he sees you coming, and
Yep.
he's sat behind a kind of desk on the harbour front, effectively, like
Mhm.
overseeing everything. And he looks at you and he goes, "Yes."
So we've been sitting here by Rat Night, with a missive. Is that what we
He
said?
goes, "Ah."
Yeah.
Let me see it. And he puts out his hand.
Yeah, behind over the missive.
And he reads it. He goes, acting as bodyguards for the convoys. He goes, very good.
Yep.
He goes, when's the earliest you can set out? I know the date says here, but are you versatile on when you can leave?
We're ready now.
Yeah, pretty much.
You bastards.
As long as we got food, we're good.
Oh,
He goes, yeah, food will be provided for you if you are working on the ship.
What about
I'll
beer?
see if
Hope
I
you got
want to
plenty.
stop.
Beer will not be provided, he says, but you can buy some.
This man needs a pantry for himself.
got
Or
one of
dragon
those
for
bottomless
himself.
bags that you can just stuff food in. Make sure the gravy's not dripping on the floor then.
Don't, you'll set him off.
Okay, so what available dates do you have? For...
He goes, later today. When you arrived at town, it was about midday. And he says,
Okay.
if you leave later today, that'll be perfect for us.
What time?
Yeah.
He goes in about 2 hours.
Pub!
You can get a bed in before that end.
He goes,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, yeah.
See you here in 2 hours.
Yep. Right.
Okay.
Make sure you don't get too inebriated.
Never.
You'll be seasick.
Then you'll just be sick.
Yeah, true.
Pickle taste,
Yeah,
that's
that's fine.
Oi,
Well-
Jim, pipe down.
So you spend some time in the pub. You can see it's quite lively in there. There's a lot of sailors just having a laugh. You can easily get a couple pints. Although if you buy things like booze, I will ask you to pay for them from this point onwards, just so you know.
You bastard.
No more 3 pints.
I mean, I'm okay with whatever. So.
Okay. It's not very expensive. It's 2 copper for a pint.
Yeah, I'll get
Now?
a pint in.
Oh,
You
thanks.
guys
Is there
okay?
is there
Yeah,
any
handy. Oh,
interesting
thanks, mate.
things that we could overhear?
No, I said get a pint in. I didn't.
Does it affect any stats?
No, it's just flavour, and I'm glad that he's doing
Apparently,
it.
I
nicely.
don't have copper.
Sorry.
If you take off 1 silver and give
You
yourself
get
8
change?
copper,
Yeah.
yeah.
What
What's
did you
the
say?
exchange
What
rate? I've forgotten.
So take off
10
1
to 1.
silver, yeah, 10 to 1, and give yourself 8 copper.
What did you say, Nick, about something? About you glad that we're doing what?
Glad that he's willing to spend money on beer for jokes.
Cheers,
Flavour.
Now, is this going to be a good beer?
It's you try it, and it's a lot better than anything Regner's ever given you. Don't put it like that. It tastes like a standard ale.
Hey, fuck off, Regner, man.
Don't be dissing him.
Nah. Can we do this little?
Got any scotch?
You ain't rich enough for scotch.
He says, "Yeah, I can get you some scotch," and he 3 copper for a small glass of scotch.
Well, I'd double.
6 copper.
6.
Eh.
Triple? 9 coppers.
I'll have a single scotch then.
He says, "Okay," and he pours you a scotch.
Is there anything interesting being said around the pub, or is it just all like?
You
Yeah,
can.
I didn't hear that.
I
Make
don't know
a
what type.
perception check.
Oh, perception check. I was about to say I don't know. I didn't really hear what type of check you wanted me to do. Oh, lag.
I'm gonna see if I can see some tiefling ladders.
You don't need a perception check for that. You can see that there's no tieflings in this pub.
Fuck.
Oh,
Rhys, were you in camera shot of me rolling that?
I wasn't looking at it. Try that.
Oh, okay. I mean, I did roll it, but I don't want.
I
people to
call
think
bull.
again. Okay, and I'll roll again if you really think that.
No, I, to be fair, I did see you roll it.
Okay. Well, with either roll, just by hearing, you can hear people just talking about, say, how the seas are quite calm generally at the moment. It's surprising them.
How much is a bottle of rum?
A bottle of rum will cost you 2
We
gold.
ain't pirates.
No, sorry, I gave you completely wrong. A gold for a bottle of rum.
A gold.
A gold is very good priced rum. You'd think it might be incredibly cheap rum.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I've taken a gold off. I've taken a bottle of rum.
Okay, there you go.
Is that a takeaway bottle? He's gonna need it.
Yes, that's why I bought
It
it.
is a takeaway bottle. Yeah.
It's like his pacifier.
Oh, shut up. Patrick works well with food. I work well with beer.
I work well with money.
True.
Hey, we've got our own things.
What?
Spirits.
You getting any food, or are you just gonna wait till you're on the ship? Patrick, getting anything to drink whilst you wait for 2 hours?
You'll have a start at a time over.
Sod it. I'll get another bottle of rum.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
I love their finest tap water.
Have tap waters are well outside.
This is, just so you know, this establishment is not situated in the UK where it's legal requirement that they provide you with tap water. So he goes, no.
Oh.
I'll take a beer.
Okay, 2 copper.
2 copper. Oh my god.
For,
So expensive.
Non-alcoholic beverages.
He goes, yeah, I've got some. He's got some non-alcoholic ciders, so apple juice, and he's got some. He's got some. He does have some like spring water, which he says came from the mountains up north. There's a
Up
monastery up
north.
there where the water is supposed to be incredibly clear, and that is bottled versions of that.
Ooh.
Spring water.
He goes, yeah, 2 copper.
Can I might as well have a beer?
So take 1 silver off, give yourself. Okay. So yeah, you pass the time as you do all this. I'm just going to quickly. No, everyone's marked off all the gold they're spending. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I've taken off the silver and gave me 8 coppers. Is that correct?
Yes. No one do anything. I'm making constant save states so we don't lose any of this. If you're
Sure.
wondering what I'm up to.
Yeah, that's fine.
And okay. And you, after a couple hours, you make your way back to the port. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you get there, you can see a man. He looks like this.
Oh. Here we go. There we go.
Poseidon.
He goes,
Aquaman.
you
What's it?
You
Yeah.
guys- yeah, you guys the bodyguards?
I think so.
No.
One of us is.
He goes,
Well, yeah, some of us are.
Yeah.
He goes,
Yeah,
okay,
definitely.
good. Load up. We're leaving.
Roto?
And
What
What the hell is that on your legs?
what?
Are they fins?
Ignore that. I can't find a model which was just a regular man who looks kind of sea-ish.
That is Aquaman, isn't it?
Yeah, it is Aquaman. So just, I'm going to say, for the sake of imagination, can you just assume that's just what his armor looks like?
Yeah, fine.
You
Nice.
get
Oh,
it.
dodgy legs.
Poseidon, not Aquaman. Poseidon.
So he goes, okay, everyone get on the ship, and I'm going to load up a new map. Before we do, I want to trial something so that we can go between maps a little bit. If you notice, I've got a little bag next to my screen here.
Yeah, huh?
Inside this, Patrin, there's one for you.
Oh, shit.
Samson, there's one for you. Adran, there's one for you.
Uh-huh.
Baracus, there's one for you. If you want to put that in your sections and put your character sheet in it,
Only the character sheet.
only the character sheet, you have to hold, click over it to drag the pouch over.
Okay.
I was doing that, but it just wasn't registering it, apparently. Put the character sheet in it.
Put the character sheet in it.
Uh-oh.
And then
Done.
once you've put the character sheet in it, bring it back out.
Hang on,
I can
just
see
hold
everyone's.
your baby.
Oh, I'll do it for you, Jimmy. Then, if you're sorting out your bad boy.
No, he's going back to his mum now. Bye.
Okay, I'll leave it for you, so you know how to do it in the future. Then.
Bye-bye.
So you see this pouch, Jimmy? Take it in to your section and
Take it in.
put your character sheet in it.
Indoor bag.
Put it in.
Pop it on the bag.
And then bring it back out. And if you can all put them in this character sheet.
Do you know the way to the back?
No, no.
Wait.
What the hell just happened?
You have to hold the bag for it to move instead of yeah, there you go. You've got it now.
I most definitely just saw Jimmy's character sheet.
Okay. Yeah, if we put them all in this. Get used to doing this, by the way.
Sure.
Yeah, we're ready. We've got this
Why are
sorted.
we doing this now?
So that we don't have to do it later.
Saves us
This is
sheets.
this saves the sheets effectively, so we can track gold and equipment instead of me having to write all down in my little book. And then
You know,
Anyway.
in your little book.
Is in my little red book.
can everyone blindfold themselves, please? Press B on your
I'll push plea.
B.
Oh, it's happening. Dun, dun, dun,
Waiting
dun,
for you,
dun,
Jim.
dun, dun.
I'm pushing the B.
Jimmy, there you go. Prepare for your ping to go to ship, by the way.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, we can't see our ping going to shit.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We can't see nothing.
has Jim got his blindfold on?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's okay. I didn't see it in the chat as well.
Because you were blindfolded.
When you're blindfolded, it doesn't.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
can you take the chat in the middle, in the corner?
Yeah.
You can see in the top. I can see in the top right who's got blindfolds on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay,
38.
everyone can take their blindfolds off.
Woo.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't like this.
So this is what the ship looks like.
Don't like this.
What was it
Wait,
like? Was it on the side of a pool?
Because I can't be bothered to make the sea expand out further than one tile more than it has to. If everyone, this might not work, but if everyone
It's not the
deletes
beach.
the current character sheets they have in their section,
Current characters.
can you not?
No.
You're not deleting.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Bam, bam, bam.
No.
Oh no, I have no character.
Mine's
And
your
it,
Reroll
Here,
Alligatorian.
here are all your.
Hey.
So drag that in, take your character sheet out, and put it in your section.
Oh.
And can you each do it one at a time because you have to load it in? Why are you trying to throw it off the table, Rhys?
I'm
Stop
not.
moving it.
I'm trying to put it in. It's just
Stop moving it. Stop moving. Stop moving. Yeah. Stop moving it.
It's lagging.
Because everyone else is loading them in. Yeah. In the future, I'll tell people to load them in one at a time. Okay. And did all your changes of your gold, are they still there?
Yep.
Yes.
Let's just double check. Yeah.
And you all have your bags in your section. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. We'll just start doing that from now on. That makes life a shit ton easier.
Where's our characters there?
Sorry.
The characters. Where are they gone?
They are. I've got them saved. There's one of you. There's another one here. There's a third one here. And who haven't I made yet? Jimmy.
Me.
There's you. Bam. NPCs.
Get down.
What
I
can't
could not find. I could not for the life of me find
Oh, no, no, no,
like
it's
a
okay.
wheel. So imagine
the table.
the table is a wheel. Everything else I could find like kind of.
Fucking hell.
This is the ship made of bits and bobs.
So there is a crew manning it.
Does this ship have cannons on? Is it a warship or is it just a
There's these catapults are catapults. They're not cannons. So the captain leads you onto his ship. Let me just quickly describe it for you. You can see it's quite bare on the top. There is a way down. There is a door between these two guards who are not next to any of the catapults. I've not marked that on because you probably won't be going downstairs. That's where most of the passengers go. So where you can see people getting in there and going down. They've got lots of notes, reading books. They look like they're stereotypical seeker people, to be honest with you. Some of them have scrying orbs, some of them have wands on them, but they all look kind of what you expect them to look like.
Yeah.
There's these towers which Patrin immediately climbed up them. You can see there's one at the front, one at the back. Look at two different crow's nests. There's the wheel, which the captain's got behind, and there's a crew manning these 4 catapults. These cauldron-looking things, I couldn't find it in time because I was kind of rushed to make this. Barrels with cannonballs in.
Okay.
Okay. As you come aboard, the captain says, food will be served to you as you do it. We'll be running on shift, so through the night. Pretty standard detail. You've done this sort of thing before, haven't you? He looks at you all.
Yeah.
He goes, okay, good. Don't need to explain anything further then. You can tell as people continue getting on the ship, eventually the captain goes, okay, we're setting sail. And the anchor's raised by the crewmen, and you set sail. The sails come down, full bellow, and you're on your way.
Yeah.
The food is served to you almost immediately because they kind of want you to eat whilst they know it's safe. And whilst it's it's getting later in the afternoon at this point, so it is your tea. He goes, okay, so My crewmen, even though they can man the cannons, they're mainly going to be saving the ship. They will also be on rotation.
Yep.
I suggest you guys do the same. Who wants to take first watch on the night for the guards? Do you want
I'll
to
take-
Baracus is
I'll
over there.
take first watch.
Oh yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, so you two take first watch. You two rest until it's your time.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay.